I thought I would try a different lens today, one with a wider angle of view, as it's all going to be about walking about in some of these smaller streets. It makes it easier to pick some of the details and some of the buildings and things out. So we shall see as we move along. I've just walked into the main market hall here in Salamanca, but as you can see, there's not a lot of the stalls opened at all. So whether that's because it's a quiet day, or whether there's not a lot going on, I don't know. But it's very lacking. Nice colourful fruit and vegetable there, fruits. Not saying a lot because there's not a lot to say really. It's very disappointing. Certainly compared to the one in Malaga, which is always buzzing whenever you go in. But at least you can say you haven't missed out on the market hall here in Salamanca. And now I'm just leaving it. Let's take a walk down this one, see where we come to and what we find. I can see some big buildings over there. But everywhere's a big building. Now we've opened up a bit, so that's a little bit. If only I knew what they were called, but I'm not about to start that. That's the university library, it says over the doorway. There's a metal statue of what could be a very naughty figure in the USA, but I presume it's all more to do with the Semana Santa, which is the Easter celebrations here in Spain, rather than some other angle that you could put on it. Right then. All the delivery vans are obviously in this morning. There we go, there's a I think this lens is definitely working better for these cramped situations. Universidad Pontificia. See, that's why I'm not naming anything, I only get it all wrong. This has obviously got to be one of the older, more important buildings because it goes all the way up there and there's people queuing to get into it, so let's go up there and see what it is. Lots of school children waiting to go in. Oh, it's part of the university. There we go. There it is again. Universidad Pontificia. Or words to that effect. Oh, and Mobile up in good management. Found myself back at the public library. Maybe we get a better view of it with this lens on. There we go. Try and lighten it up a bit. That's better. No crowds either. So we'll walk over here past the well in the middle and go up the steps. It's going to go dark now. And this is what I've come onto. Little exhibition space by the looks of it. Library's got a photograph here. Oh, couldn't have come to a better place, could it really? And that's for me later, not for you, so I'll give you a look around the courtyard. Showing the tops. That's where we came in, over there. I'll be back later to have a look at these photographs. That's where we came in, down there. If I carry on looking up and looking up and looking up and looking up, that's the university building that we just came in, or came past on the way in. There was somebody on the balcony, but they've just popped their head back again. Back down the steps, this time so you can see them, as opposed to being in the pitch black. There we go. And here's another side of it. A bit further, not quite round, it's on the same facet, but I've got more in front of it here. I don't know if you can see all that detail in that carving there. And that other sound you can hear is a visiting group, and she's got a megaphone. This is the building where the main man from the cathedral used to have his headquarters and live, according to the plaque on the wall. That's the group, and you probably can still hear her in the back. This is the court, this is going around the side. This is no fine carvings on this side. This is the Museum of Art Nouveau, but it's another building that's not open. The windows are very nice though. Staying off. Yes, another square. Oh, ish. Old wall there. Another square. With tables and chairs, would you believe? And here we go, walking up to yet another entrance of the cathedral. There we go then, another entrance to the cathedral. That's twice I've said that. Just move around a little bit here as we come up to the main place. There you go, people taking pictures. There. There you go. Yet more old buildings. The place is full of them. I guess if you're into old buildings and historic stuff like this, then this must be a wonderland. I find a lot of it fascinating, but obviously my connection to it is very tenuous and based upon the fact that I've just been a tourist. I promise you that this is the last bit of the cathedral and the university grounds. Can you see the storks? That's all the storks flying around coming back to their nest. I don't know if you can see them clearly enough. They're all up there in that big nest, can you see them? Anyway, that's just did that quickly because just as I got the camera ready, all the storks turned up. So here I am, ready to give you a little bit more history, and as soon as I walk out the door, it starts to rain. Fortunately, it's not heavy rain, but it is rain. And the plus of that is that it's also beginning to brighten up a little bit. The cloud's not as heavy. So that's the weather forecast here in Salamanca, the day that I'm doing this. There is a name for this big church here that I'm looking at, but I can't remember what it is. So we'll have to guess. Anyway, on the way to the river now. I am having to do this secretly. You are hidden in my rucksack. It is the ceiling of stained glass in the Museum Lease, which I passed this morning. You just had to see you. I could not let this go. And you not see it. It's very secretive, and I may well get thrown out. Well, after that little effort secretly filming, a little bit of espionage and James Bondism and or whatever else you want to call it, I was waiting for a tap on the shoulder, but it didn't happen. Anyway, here we are now, walking down towards the river, which I think should be in some middle of this bridge somewhere. We shall find out. Here indeed is the river. And very nice it is. Lots of it. It's not a little trickle. As we get closer, you can see it's flowing quite quickly. All the big black clouds are still up there. I think there might be a little bit of rain coming. Anyway, to the river. The wind's blowing again, so I hope the microphone is not too waffly. There we go. Switch over. Let's have a look on the other side then. Fancy that, there it is. Lots of greenery and everything around it, as you would expect. There's walks and everything up that bank over there that I just came past. There we are. Right, I'll try and find something else now. This is going to be the last piece of video for my little walk around Salamanca. I don't know if you can see the man on the balcony up there taking photographs, but I'm not going to the top of there to give you any over the city views. Right, as I said, that's the last one. I hope I've given you a taste, flavour, aroma Well, anyway, at least an idea of what Salamanca is all about and what it has to offer. Thank you.